going on, you guys? It's your boy Scotty, and we're here for another rant. I know I've been doing a whole lot of rants this past week, but you know, there's a lot of things that's been going on. There's a lot of things that really hit me. You know what I mean? I gotta talk about it. So, yeah, as y'all can tell, I really just woke up. No shirt on, my eyes still puffy and all of that shit. Y'all could probably hear it in my voice. I just woke up not too long ago, and I was laying down and I was looking at Armin Wiggins' video. Now, Armin Wiggins is another black YouTuber that I really admire and I enjoy and I'm a fan of, and I'm subscribed to his channel. So this ain't with no malice at all, but I was looking at his video about Basketball Wives and his recap that he was doing, and I was just listening to him and his callers and shit like that, and I just want to say that I don't agree with what he was saying. And I see this with a lot of people. Everybody feels like the general consensus of those of us, including myself, that's defending OG is because we're letting her get away with certain. She's messy like the rest of them, but because she's an ugly ass bitch, oh, she can get away with it. I'm just gonna make something really clear to you, to anybody that's watching it, okay? Because first of all, let me make this clear. This ain't no video attacking Armin Wiggins, because again, I like him, I admire him, I support him, I watch his shit. So it ain't nothing but respect over here. It's just a conversation. This is what I'm gonna say, because a lot of people, I've seen people online, I've seen people in my comments that have the same grievances as he does. I just wanna defend what I'm saying. For me, in my defense of OG, it ain't got nothing to do with her skin. It ain't got nothing to do with how she look. I could give a fuck about how she looks, okay? Like, I'm just being real when I say that. I don't care about how she looks. That's not even my main focus, not my main concern. Because number one, I ain't shallow. I ain't got a reason to be fucking shallow. Because number three, I'm not all that damn cute myself. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't think I'm cute. People have told me I was ugly before, so it's really, it's nothing. Like, I'm not shallow at all. I could care less about the looks department. I really could. I'm not in no position to talk about anybody and their looks. For me, it's the bullying. And people feel, and people want to act like when you get to a certain age, you can't be bullied. And certain things are not a display of bullying. And it is. And I'm saying that because I was bullied growing up. For most of my life, I was bullied. I didn't get the voice that I got today until I became an adult. So when I see stuff that's going on Basketball Wives, it really, and the reason why I'm so passionate about it and the reason why I keep talking about it is because I do advocate for bullying. Like I'm a big advocate for bullying. School, like no bullying, anti-bullying. I'm a big advocate of that because I endured bullying for most of my life in school, and watching how these people, like, it's not even about that. I've been calling, it's not about colorism for me, because at the end of the day, let's just be honest, the reason why these girls don't like OG, it ain't got nothing to do with her personality. If that girl look a certain type of way and if she dressed a certain type of way, they would not give a fuck about her quote-unquote aggressive ass attitude. So let's just be real about that. Let's not make it about, oh, because she ugly, we got to sympathize with her. It ain't got nothing to do with how she looks. But at the end of the day, we can't ignore the fact that if it wasn't because of the way she carries herself, these girls would not be acting like that towards her. All these girls on this show have nasty attitudes or have displayed a nasty attitude of some sort, but a lot of them have never gotten the same treatment that OG gets. Yes, OG is aggressive. Yes, OG will beat a bitch ass. But has she ever put her hands on anybody? No. She is not. The only reason why it's a fucking problem is because they don't like her. And they don't like her because of the way her wigs, her hair, I mean, wigs and hair is the same thing. Her hair, her clothes, they don't look at her as their equal. That's why it's a problem. And for people to try to denounce that and deny that is ridiculous to me and it's stupid to me. You know what I mean? So it's not a, like, people, like, I was watching the video and people's like, oh, I just have to be honest, OG is ugly, like she is. And I'm just listening to people, like, people are very shallow. You know what I mean? People are very shallow. And it's not about her looks for me. It's just not. Like, if you just think about it, if you've been watching Basketball Wives as long as I have, because I watched from the very beginning, these girls pick people that they feel like is not on their level. You know what I mean? They pick on them and they gang up on them and they do it every season. Royce. They straight up did not like Royce because of the way she carried herself. Because she wasn't in the latest Gucci sweats and everything like that, they didn't want to give her a chance. You know, I've never been with this whole "you can't sit with us" mentality. That's not the mentality that I've ever had, period. I've never lived my life judging somebody based on how they look or judge somebody based on how they dress. I could give a fuck about any of that. I've never had that mentality of "you can't sit with me because you dress like this. You can't sit with me because you look like this." What the fuck? Like, I've never thought about anybody that way because that's just not in my character to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like that. If you have noticed, I have hung around people with several, like, people that people deem unattractive. I've hung around them. Like, I have hung around a lot of people. And I could care less about how they look. As long as you are a decent person and you cool and we get each other, that's all I really care about. I don't care about nothing else. That whole she ugly, he ugly, all that. No. He ugly, so he can't be around me. No. That's not the case. I've never had that "you can't sit with us" mentality. You can't sit with me mentality. That's mean girl cafeteria shit. That's mean girl schoolyard type of shit. It's never been cute to me. And honestly, I've been treated that way. And to be honest, I used to, like when I was growing up, I wore name brand clothes. My mother kept me in name brand clothes. You know what I mean? So it's so, you know, I had the Tommy Hilfigers and the polos and all of that shit. I used to wear all of that and still got teased, still wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, people would treat you some kind of way because of the way you carry yourself. And that's why I was ridiculed and treated the way that I was, because of the way I carried myself. So for people to try to sit up and make it an issue about her being ugly being a reason why we're defending her, that's not the case. What we're defending is the blatant favoritism and the biasness. That's what it is. Because everybody want to discredit OG and say she is aggressive. Yeah, Evelyn has done this, Evelyn has done that, but OG is no different. Well, if OG is no different, why are they so afraid of her when they act the same way? If OG is no different, then why is she the one being confined to a room alone? If she's no different from them, why is she being treated differently from them when she hasn't thrown the table, when she hasn't thrown the glass, when she hasn't done this, when she hasn't done that? She's only giving them what they give her, and now in retrospect, they want to file charges against her because she's only giving them what they've been giving people for years. No, it's not about colorism for me. It's about what's right and what's wrong, and they are fucking wrong. Point blank, they're wrong. They're bullying ass bitches. They always have been, and it's not right. They live to pick on somebody. They live to gang up on somebody. They don't act like grown women. Anytime I can look at Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and that's a show that has been criticized for many, many years, and say that they are a better show than Basketball Wives, ridiculous. Nene and them and Portia and all of them, they don't act like these bitches. They don't. They don't. They really don't. And I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm not with this whole making this about a shallow situation, because it's not. It's not about the way she looks. It's about what's real. They're bullying her. They were bullying Cece. And that's what it is. They are treating her a certain type of way. And it is deep-rooted in how she portrays her, how she carries herself. She don't dress like them. She don't act like them. They're mean girls. She's not accepted into the circle, so to speak. So it is what it is. So y'all can miss me without it. I'm sorry. I just had to get on here and make this video because I just wasn't with all that. Like, I saw his video and I just wasn't really with it. And as you can see, I didn't diss him. I didn't, disrespect him. I was just giving my honest opinion. I ain't like that, And then the callers that make it any better, she ugly. Or, she, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah, I mean, y'all can't tell me y'all don't think that she ugly. What the fuck her looks got to do with this? That's not why we're defending her. But that's all I had to say on it. I just had to get that off my chest. I just had to. Because people are even people calling me biased because I'm defending OG. I'm not being biased. I'm calling shit out like I see it. being a real nigga that I am, I'm calling shit out the way that I see it. I know a bully when I see one, and Evelyn is a fucking bully. I've encountered bullies most of my life. I know a bully when I see one, and I know a person that's being bullied. And the person that was being bullied and ended up standing up for themselves, which was CC and OG. That's what it is. And that's all I gotta say about that. Now let me get my fat ass up and lay the fuck back down, because I'm off today. And I'm gonna lay down till I get ready to get up and put on some clothes and maybe do another video later. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.